Guy Dudding joins me today. He's a co-chair of the Bordertown Toy Run and also a member of the Bordertown Harley Owners Group. Thanks for taking some time to talk with me today.
No problem. Thanks for asking.
So just starting off, can you just tell me a little bit, the Toy Run's going to be on Saturday, September 12th. Can you just tell me a little bit more about the event?
Well, this was supposed to be our 10th annual. We're certainly not calling it our 10th annual with the COVID rules in place. So we still are going to run a day. It's going to be a highly modified day from what we've traditionally done in the past to meet the current rules.
And so this is obviously going to be the 10th year you're doing it, not calling it the 10th annual. What kind of things are going to change versus previous years?
Oh, that ranges from, we've done nothing in terms of any corporate solicitation for our poster. Typically, we've brought in close to $50,000 for our charities just on corporate side. And, with the economic conditions out there, we didn't feel right to go out and solicit for any of that. Because of the COVID rules, we've had to change anything that has a large gathering. So what that means is that our breakfast is canceled, the banquet and the cabaret are also canceled.
Now, continuing on, you're asking people to bring toys and money. What are the toys going to be going towards?
Well, actually, we're not even going to be asking for toys this year, again, for the fact that we don't want to be collecting them, be touching them, having to clean them. So we're not even doing toys. So really what the day is down to, host is still going to be, or registration is still going to be at Denham Chrysler on the 10 o'clock on Saturday, September the 12th. We'll run from 10 to 12. And we're going to steal the idea of Rib Fest, truthfully, and we're going to have a ride-in registration. So what you're going to see is riders are going to literally ride in. We'll have our registration team masked up, ready to go with registration forms. The riders will register and continue on, and they're going to follow their own route at their own speed, at their own stops. And that's going to be the start and the finish of the toy run this year. So any monies that we collect day of will be divided amongst our charities. So our charities are on board in terms of they know we're not coming to them with checks for $20,000 each this year.
And in previous years, the toy run raised quite a bit amount of money. Obviously, it's going to be scaled down this year. What charities are you partnering with this year?
We're still going with the same. So our three main charities are Lloydminster Big Brother Big Sister, Kids Sport, and the Youth Center. So we've also helped out some of smaller charities around Lloydminster, and we'll see kind of what we have dollar wise after the day to make some final determinations. But everybody knows that we're happy, I guess, that we're able to run an event. It's certainly not the event that we're used to running. It's not the event that we want to run, but because of the rules and regulations, we have to, because the last thing we want to do is contravene the rules. There'd be a trace back to the toy run, and our chapter and everybody that's been involved for the first 9 years have done such a tremendous job to get it to the point that it is. We don't want to have any type of negative feedback on it.
Was there any fear that you wouldn't be able to put on a toy run at all this year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I mean, we put our committee together. We had one in-person toy run meeting, and then the world changed. And so we've been sitting and waiting for numbers. And, the exhibition has been fantastic in terms of holding a date for us, but it just came to the point where we had to make a call because we're 2 weeks out of what we're able to do safely. So this is the only thing that we're able to do safely.
And is the event open to anyone who wants to participate?
Absolutely, same as ever. So we'll still have our waivers that we got to follow the same. So any 2- and 3-wheeled motorcycle with legal riders are certainly welcome to attend. Anybody from the general public who wants to come down and donate, and all the money goes to charities. We don't keep anything as a chapter. Certainly walk in, give us a donation, and then we'll ask you to leave because we can't have social distance. We're going to maintain social distancing. But no, I mean, we're hoping that, hopeful that the weather is going to cooperate on the 12th, that we get a large turnout like we typically get. And unfortunately, what you're going to see is what we're able to provide.
And something else I wanted to talk with you about, just kind of in your role as a Harley rider here in Lloydminster. Last week we heard that Edge Harley Davidson would be closing their doors. What's your reaction to that, and what is that going to mean for Harley riders here in Lloydminster now that they don't have that here in the city?
Well, I guess big picture, I mean, it's sad to see that we're going to lose our dealership for the reasons that we're losing our dealership. So I guess from a local rider, Harley rider, I mean, the fact that we're not going to have our dealer and the fact that we're losing another business in Lloydminster is disturbing. The fact of where you're going to go, well, I guess our options are Edmonton or Saskatoon for for a Harley dealer in terms of getting any work done and so on and so forth. But no, I mean, it's disappointing for sure. I mean, Clinton Beatrice have put a lot of time and effort to get their dealership to where it is, but economic conditions and a decision by Harley Canada, and we're not sure exactly what all went on. It's just sad. It's sad to see another, regardless of the reasons, it's sad to see another business leave Lloydminster.
Yeah, for sure. And thanks for taking some time to talk with me. So just to clarify again, Saturday, September 12th, people are able to come in, register. Things are going to be different this year, but I wish you the best of luck as you're still running a 9.5 annual toy run.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing as many people out on the 12th as possible.